Hello and welcome to another episode of my Productivity Mastery series. My name is Carl Pauline, and in this week's episode I want to talk to you about your base or anchor. It depends which way you want to call it. It can be your anchor or it can be your base. Now what I'm basically meaning here is this is the place that you can go to where you can reset. Now, Dwayne Johnson, that's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the former WWE wrestler and now superstar actor, he has his iron paradise. The iron paradise for him is the gym. Now, one of the things that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has said in many of his videos is that whenever he touches down into a new country, the first thing he does is go to the gym. The reason for that is because the gym is where he resets. It's where he can gather his thoughts and it's where he feels at home. Now you have to understand that Dwayne Johnson has been working out since around about the age of 14. David Allen, yes, the father of getting things done, he also has a base. He has his anchor. The anchor is his e-productivity software that he has on his computer. He's been using that now for over 20 years. That's where all his tasks are, his commitments. He also has calendar events coming into there. That is what helps him to reset after he's been away on a business trip or after he's had any day where it's been crazy busy. The question I have for you is, what is or where is your base? Where do you go to reset when you've had a crazy day or when you've come back from a very busy business trip? Now here's just one tip that's kind of outside the anchor or base that I'm talking about is if you do regularly go on business trips or even if you've just come back from vacation, one of the things that I would highly recommend is that you block off, if you can, the next morning, the first morning back after your trip. The reason is you are going to have hundreds of emails. You're going to have hundreds of unprocessed things that need to be processed, and you need time to get those processed and get them into your system. That's why you need to block off that first morning. The whole day if you can, but certainly the first morning so that you can reset and start the day running once you get back. But this is also linked to the anchor and the base. I call it my anchor. My anchor is Todoist. I've been using Todoist for many, many years now. It has everything in there. I know how it works. I know where everything is. And it is just a wonderful place for me to reset either at the end of the day or when I come back from a business trip or a vacation. It's just the place where I go. It's where I can see what I have on my plate, what projects are due, what projects are coming up. I also get to see what tasks are due, including my routines, which is one of the reasons why it's so important to have a separate routines folder. And it also gives me time to just absorb myself into the work that I'm doing and the work that I want to get done and the work that I have to do for my clients, my people that I work with, and so on and so forth. It is my anchor. I call it my anchor. It is such a tremendous place. And it is one thing that I highly recommend that you guys go out and find. Find your anchor, the place that you can come back and reset, where you can see the big picture of your life, the big picture of what's going on in your professional life, in your personal life, with your relationships, and with everything that's going on. You need a place to come back and reset, because that is what's going to give you the momentum to get moving forward. The thing about life is it's not static, it's not routinal. Yes, we are routinal beings. We have breakfast usually in the morning, we have lunch in the midday, and we have dinner in the evening. We are very routinal animals. We sleep in the evening. You know, all these things are part of routines. It's part of life. Humans are incredibly routinal. Now, what that means is that if you get thrown out of that routine, you start to feel lost, a little bit overwhelmed, and quite a bit stressed. So you need a place where you can come back that resets you, gets you back into your routine of doing the work that matters and of making sure that you're moving forward with your goals and your projects. And I really can't stress enough, if you want to take your productivity, if you want to take your personal development further forward, then find your anchor, find your base, establish it if you don't have one. A place that you can go. It can be a physical place, it could be software, it could be whatever you want it to be, but it needs to be a place that you can go and reset so that you start afresh and get on top of everything that's going on in your life. This time of the year, a lot of people have just come back from vacation. I've seen so many people asking questions. What do I do? Where do I go? Go back to your to-do list manager, go back to whatever system you're using for productivity, and just get a big picture view of what's going on in your life in a nice, relaxed way. You know, put on some of your favorite music, get yourself a cup of Yorkshire tea or whatever your favorite beverage is, and just sit down for an hour and get yourself organized. Look at what you've got on your plate. Look at what's going on in your life. See how your projects are going. Look at your goals. How are you moving forward on your goals? Remember, we now only have 4 months left until the end of 2019. Now is the time to be putting in that big effort on your goals if you're not on target with them. That's what happens when you've got an anchor. That's what happens when you've got a base, because you can see all that and you can actually get moving forward again on whatever is most important to you. And incidentally, before I finish this, I should say one of the other areas that you can use as your anchor or your base is the weekly review. It's one of the reasons why I love doing a weekly review. It's definitely not a chore for me, because it gives me that big picture view of where I am in my life, where I am in my week, where I am in my month, where I am with the year. That weekly review is crucial, and I talked about that in this series last week. It is such a crucial part. It is your anchor, it is your base, and it's where you can reset and get yourself moving forward again. And once again, if you ever feel like you've fallen off the productivity bandwagon, get back to your base, get back to your anchor, reset, and get started again. It's tremendously powerful once you really understand how effective having an anchor or having a base really is. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did get any value from this episode, please help me by hitting that like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would be ever so grateful if you would subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Thank you very much for watching this video. Now, have I got something special to tell you about? The Time and Life Mastery version 3 course has launched. Now, this course is transformative. It will transform your life. If you find that your life is drifting from one day to the next and that you feel that you're not actually achieving your goals, then this course is going to show you how to change that. It's going to show you how to identify what is truly important to you. It's going to show you how to find what it is you want out of life, and then show you the steps that you need to take in order to get there. This course is amazing. The feedback I've got from versions 1 and version 2 have just been tremendous. It has helped so many people, and I want this opportunity to tell you that it can do the same for you. I hope you will take a look at the course, have a go, take the course, and start transforming your life today. This course will do that for you. Take a look, get yourself enrolled, and hopefully I'll see you in the course.